What did you think about the fight?
I beat him. Everybody out there know I beat him. Everybody out there know I beat him. But let me talk something. Let me let y'all know. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. I beat him. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. Everybody out there know I beat him. 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 I beat him.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. I need you guys to do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Guys, this is the fight right here, guys. This is the fight. I would love to see Terence Crawford versus Showtime Shawn Porter. This is a fight that should happen immediately when both of these guys are done fighting whoever they're fighting. Terence Crawford is fighting Amir Khan. Shawn Porter is fighting Ugas. I'm going to do a fight prediction on Shawn Porter and Ugas, and I'm going to do a fight prediction on Terence Crawford and Amir Khan. The winner from those two fights needs to fight each other. The winner is going to be Shawn Porter. The winner is going to be Terence Crawford. It's a slight possibility Shawn Porter could get upset in that Ugas fight. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think Ugas bring enough to the table to upset Shawn Porter. So I'm going to rock with Shawn Porter for now. But I want Shawn Porter versus Terence Crawford next. Guys, when I watch Terence Crawford and how he fights certain fighters, I think it was Lee Wiley did an excellent piece on Terence Crawford recently. The fact that Terence Crawford has fought all types of fighters. He's fought boxer punchers, he's fought boxers, he's fought brawlers, he's fought every single type of boxer in the game. Every single style he has fought. Now, the reason you see I have a picture of Jeff Horn and Terence Crawford up here, because Jeff Horn reminds me of Shawn Porter. How Terence Crawford dealt with Jeff Horn, he's going to deal with Shawn Porter the exact same way. Shawn Porter is a running back in there. He likes to tackle his opponent. He likes to rough you up. I don't want to call him a dirty fighter, but that's how he fights. Shawn Porter fights like guys Terence Crawford has already beat. For example, Derry Jean. He kind of fight like Shawn Porter a little bit. Another prime example is definitely Felix Diaz. Felix Diaz fights exactly kind of like Shawn Porter. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Come forward. Just rough you up. Felix Diaz. And let's not forget Jeff Horn. And Crawford destroy those guys. And recently Crawford just destroyed a guy that can easily fight at light heavyweight. And Jose Benavidez. Jose Benavidez versus Terence Crawford. That was a good fight. But Jose Benavidez didn't want to engage early. That's why it took Terence Crawford, I believe, 12 rounds to knock him out. He knocked him out in the 12th round. Yeah, so, because he didn't want to engage, that's why he was carried. But once again, when I look at Jeff Horn, I think about the running back, which is Shawn Porter. We all know Shawn Porter like to rough up his guys, whoever he's in there fighting. He like to rough you up. He like to push you, muscle you. He just come forward. That's all he knows. He barely uses his jab. He throws a lot of hooks. Hooks on hooks on hooks. Terence Crawford dismantle of Felix Diaz tells you what he's going to do to Shawn Porter. Because these guys have the same fighting style. Felix Diaz, the Olympic gold medalist, he fights just like Shawn Porter. Look what Terence Crawford did to Felix Diaz. And I'm not going to lie, Felix Diaz landed some good shots. But he still got beat. And Terence Crawford made him quit. His corner threw in the towel. Guys, Shawn Porter versus Terence Crawford, the fight I want to see right after their next fight. This is the fight we need to push for. Shawn Porter versus Terence Crawford. Forget that Errol Spence fight. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. That's a fight down the line. We all know Errol Spence doesn't want that fight right now. Errol Spence said it himself. He needs a few more belts. So if he's not going to fight Bud, let Bud fight these other guys. Let's see it, guys. Shawn Porter versus Terence Bud Crawford. Showtime Shawn Porter versus Terence Bud Crawford. Sounds like a pay-per-view already, buddy. This is a pay-per-view fight I would love to see. I would pay for this. Because we know Shawn Porter is going to give you your money's worth. And we know Terence Crawford is going to put on a show. So Shawn Porter versus Terence Crawford, that's a pay-per-view I would like to see. That's a pay-per-view I will pay to see. These two guys bring. And it's not just going to be a pay-per-view fight. It's going to be a unification pay-per-view fight. Terence Crawford versus Shawn Showtime Porter. What a fight that will be. But I already know how that's going to end. Because like I told you guys before, Terence Crawford has fought guys like Shawn Porter. The one guy Shawn Porter fought close to a guy like Terence Crawford was Kell Brook. And he lost to him. But do Kell Brook has skills that can match a guy like Terence Crawford who's a switch hitter? Do Kell Brook have defense like Terence Crawford? Absolutely not, guys. If that was the case, Kell Brook, he would have stopped Errol Spence Jr. But Kell Brook isn't as good as Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter has a really good resume. He beat Adrian Broner. He beat Adrian Granados. He beat Andre Berto. He beat Danny Garcia. He fought Keith Thurman, lost to Keith Thurman. He lost to Kell Brook. He has a really good resume. So a win for Terence Crawford over Shawn Porter puts him in the superstar status. Let's make it happen. Shawn Porter needs to fight Terence Crawford. 2019. A unification pay-per-view fight against Shawn Showtime Porter, the WBC, versus the WBO for a unification bout. And Keith Thurman needs to stop playing and fight Errol Spence Jr. Or Errol Spence Jr. needs to fight Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao looks like he wants to fight Keith Thurman. I see this fight being similar to the Kell Brook fight. Shawn Porter versus Terence Crawford. But it's going to be more convincing. It's not going to be close like the Kell Brook fight. Crawford has too much skills for a guy like Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter doesn't make a lot of adjustments. I don't see Shawn Porter making a lot of adjustments. He knows one thing. Shawn Porter only knows one thing. And that's to rough you up on the inside, get you to the ropes, and try to overwhelm you and try to TKO you. But that's going to be his downfall. Crawford's a counterpuncher, a vicious counterpuncher, and a vicious body puncher. So, Shawn Porter, so the running back, which is Shawn Porter, will be running into a trap, into a brick wall, into a linebacker. And he will get tackled and stopped. I see Terence Crawford doing what Keith Thurman failed to do, what Danny Garcia failed to do. That's stopping Shawn Porter. What Kell Brook failed to do. Guys, I honestly feel Terence Crawford's style is a bad matchup for Showtime Shawn Porter. I see Showtime Shawn Porter getting stopped, guys. I told you guys. Shawn Porter hasn't fought anybody the skill level of a Terence Crawford. Crawford has fought guys similar to Shawn Porter. The closest thing to Terence Crawford would have been a Kell Brook. But Shawn Porter lost his title to Kell Brook. So how can Shawn Porter beat a guy like Terence Crawford if he couldn't beat Kell Brook, who isn't even on the level of a Terence Crawford when it comes to skills? Crawford is miles ahead of Kell Brook when it comes to skills, guys. We all know this. We all know Crawford has one of the best, if not the best skills in boxing right now. Kell Brook doesn't have enough skills to compete with a Terence Crawford. This is why Kell Brook hasn't called out Terence Crawford. Kell Brook wants to fight everybody at the welterweight division but Terence Crawford. He'll even fight Errol Spence again, but he doesn't want to fight Crawford. Guys, this is the fight I would love to see. My prediction for this fight, I think the running back, which is Shawn Porter, gets stopped in the later rounds though. Crawford's going to carry him for a few rounds, figuring it out like he does with all his food, figuring him out, and then stop him. He's going to stop Shawn Porter, either TKO, 11th round, but he's going to stop him. Do me a favor, hit that like.
Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy.